In this video, we will be discussing an Olympiad level question, and the question is a very simple one, that is, which of these two shapes, the circle or the square, has the greater perimeter? Okay, so the question is the greater perimeter, the circle or the square, right? So now let us get started. Before you check out the solution, pause the video if you want to give this question a try and then resume the video when you want to check out the solution. Alright, let's move on. So now the first thing that we are going to do in this question is we are going to mark down the center of the circle. Now let us suppose this is the center of the circle, then obviously this is going to be equals to r, that is the radius of the circle, and again this distance is again equals to r, that is the radius of the circle. Now let us make a right angle triangle over here. So this is 90 degree, and let us suppose that this distance is equals to x, and again this distance is equals to y. And because this is a perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to a chord of the circle, then that means that this distance should be equal to this distance, and hence again this distance will again be equal to y. Because of a very basic theorem of mathematics, that is, the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle upon any chord bisects the chord, that is, this distance is equals to this distance. Alright, and now if you observe, then this is a right angle triangle over here, and hence using the Pythagoras theorem we can claim that r square is equals to x square plus y square. Alright, and hence again now this distance over here is equals to r plus x, which is equals to this side of the square, and the side of the squares is r plus x, but then again this is also a side of the square, and this distance is equals to 2y, which simply implies that x can be written as 2y minus r. Alright, so now what do we have is, we have two relations between x and y. So this is relation number 1 and this is relation number 2. And then what we are going to do is, we are going to substitute this value of x from this relation into this relation, alright, over here. So we get r square is equals to 2y minus r whole square, that is putting this value of x at this place, plus y square. Alright, and upon solving we get r square is equals to 4y square plus r square minus 4yr plus y square. Then these two r squares can cancel each other, and hence we are left with 5y square minus 4yr equals to 0. Now taking y common, we get y into 5y minus 4r is equals to 0, which simply implies that y is equals to 4r upon 5. Alright, so till now we have gotten the relation that y is equals to 4r upon 5. Now we need to find the greater perimeter. So now let us check out the perimeter of the circle which is given by 2 pi r, and let us leave it like this, that is, let us leave it in the terms of r only. Okay, and then the perimeter of the square will be given by 4 times the length of a side. And what is the length of a side? Now we can say that this is equals to 2y. So the perimeter will be given by 8y, and then putting this value of y, that is 4r by 5, in this place we get that the perimeter will be equals to 8 into 4r by 5, which is equals to 32r by 5. Okay. Now what do we need to do is, we need to compare the two perimeters. So the perimeter of the circle will be given by 2 pi r, that is approximately 6.28 times r, and the perimeter of the square will be given by 32 by 5 r, which is equals to 6.4 r. Then obviously 6.4 is greater than 6.28, and hence we can say that the perimeter of the square is greater than the perimeter of the circle. Alright, and that was a very interesting question, and I hope you have understood everything taught in this video. Thank you.